I did not think they were actually gonna do it, but here we are once again. Korea has released another Balance Lab update during this summer. I thought that they were gonna actually put together something bigger and release it in September after August, but actually here we are. It has just been released 14 hours ago. I only clicked on it and saw the thumbnail, and I wanna check it out together with you. So, as we can see, this huge thumbnail seems to hint to something related to transformations, and let's see what it says. So, they start up by saying that they're focusing on the Guardian 8, which I believe is the Guardian transformation, the Abyss transformation, of course. The Guardian transformation has not been relatively strong compared to the past. I do agree on this point, though at some point during maybe 7.0 the transformation was buffed again, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, they changed the situation and adjusted the power of the Guardian transformation and the power of the skill used to be used tactically. So they did change not only the power of the transformation but its skills as well. Let's see what it says here, and I can already see that there are some changes for classes, but let's focus on the transformation first. So the transformation has been increased, the power has been increased, so that the transformation is now more powerful in battle. In addition, it has been changed so that it is not limited by the attack speed and the casting speed, so that it can receive the speed increase effect applied by the transformation. Alright, so I'm not sure about this, but I believe that now if you do transform, you can benefit from removing the attack speed and cast speed limit, just like with the ultimate transformations. So I don't know if this is a benefit from the transformation itself, but I believe that it just removes the previously imposed limit. Anyway, the numbers seem to change a bit. Yes, they do increase not only the PvP attack, but also the armor now. I hope that this is both physical and magical defense. But yeah, this is quite important. I think it is around 10 to 20% of an armor increase for an average player, though we will need to see the amount of armor in the next patch. Anyway, the HP is greatly increased, almost twice the amount for the strongest transformation, and the defense and PvP attack seems to be very increased as well. Now, I don't know what this means. Let's try to see in Korean. So this line is put on another line, so I believe that these are two different things, but effect cannot be deleted and now can be deleted. So what has changed? I don't want to think of a possible dispel of your transformation. I don't think this is the case, but maybe you can remove it yourself. I don't know. We will need to see and keep an eye on this change. Effect can be deleted. Abyssal Storm, which is the main AoE for the transformation, has been buffed significantly, I will say, but this is yet again not very huge damage compared to Golden Stigmas. And the same goes for Summon Abyssal Spirit. This is just okay, I believe. Now, as I was saying, I can see here some changes for the classes, so this balance update involves some nerfs or buffs. Let's see. Following the last balance update, the recovery effect of the Nezekan shield, I believe it says in English, skill was also judged to be changed to a fixed value. Yes, so as you remember, we had just seen a change from percentage-based heals, like in this case it used to heal 10% of your HP, but now it is just straight up raw numbers, so they forgot something out. Now the cleric added the effect of increasing the amount of healing to the protection of recovery skill. Okay. In addition, when equipped with Power of Destruction Stigma in placing an additional Stigma slot, the skill attribute has been changed to an active skill to prevent the 5-minute cooldown from being applied to the skill characteristics. So I think they changed the sacrificial power to activable skill once again. You can activate it and deactivate it. Cooldown time is 30 seconds. I think this is fair. Yeah, it was probably a needed change, but in addition, since the damage was excessive in PvP, some skill values have been adjusted. Let me cut for a second. I will open something that I want to show you. Okay, so I've opened here from Better a video which I've seen some days ago. It was only being released a couple of days ago. And let me show you what they mean with huge damage from the clerics. Now remember, Battery is full geared and I believe even as, let me lower the volume, even has very good stuff. Look at his HP. So the cleric clearly now does a lot of damage for some reason. Here it has the sacrificial power activated. Let's see. He says that he even has the rune that should reduce the damage from crit strike, but it too does a lot of damage. But yeah, it is not enough to kill the cleric yet. So he tries to combo some stuns. Remove shock is up, so he cannot be stunned now unless it is a lucky crit or stumble. But let me see what just happened here. Now he was full HP, and then he gets some huge strike here, and I get another one, and you see his reaction. Really disgusting. So, anyway, it goes on and on like this. I just want to show you again what happens here. I remember that he gets one shot again here. Yeah, so this is Cleric in 7.7. Going back here, they says the damage was excessive in PvP, some skill values have been adjusted. So they don't seem to specify which skill values, because from what I see here, they do not hint to damage skills. So yeah, I don't understand this one. Shotgun magic defense, but yeah, we will see. Maybe on Aion Power Book we will have the correct numbers. Anyway, okay. This is the Chanter. The skill resilience has been increased because it is judged to be lower than the current average health, and the duration of and reuse of Suhojin related skill have been adjusted. Okay, so instantly restores vitality every 2 seconds. Instant health recovery 20% increase, and extra health recovery 20% increase every 2 seconds. Okay. They seem to have buffed some healing abilities. I'm sorry, but I do not know what Suhojin is. But yeah. The Bard. Did they really have to touch the Bard? I guess so. During the party play, it was just that the survival skill effect was not sufficient, so the Valent of Snowflake skill was adjusted. So yeah, what they did here is basically change some cooldown to some buffs here. This has been lowered, and the Snowflake, the melody, I believe is called Protection of the Snowflake, whatever, you get it, what the skill is in English. It has now more values and lower cooldown. So yeah, it is just straight up a buff. Finally, the painter. Yes, this is the last one. In the battle situation of the party unit, the target generation and the target concentration skill tended to focus on the excessively instantaneous egg damage. Okay, I think these two are the marks that increase the damage by 10 and 30%. Which, by the way, if you do own the Golden Stigma, it basically stays up the whole time. You can maybe have one, I think, 10 seconds maximum down, but if you have the Golden Stigma, you can basically put the debuff again on and again. So, in order to change a variety of battle and change existing play, the skill has been changed to a higher debuff that can be unlocked. So I'm sure about this. This means that you can somehow remove this debuff. It is just a normal debuff now. I don't know to which extent, but you can actually remove it. Due to this, it is expected that this saturation property will show a weak face to a priest job that can be relatively debuffed. I don't know what this means, but yeah, the change clearly nerfs the painter. In addition, the effect of the time bomb skill has been changed to increase its utility. Yeah, the time bomb was just straight up useless. Target generation, target focus, improved focus on the target. They are now can be now dispelled. Time bomb change from bleeding effect to stun for 2 seconds. Well, this is useful, I guess, but we'll need to see how it fits the Stigma build. Healing seal, increase the cast time of the target's healing skill, and also now it now decreases the healing amount by 200, the healing boost. And the same for the improved version. Male figure, I don't know what this is. Increase the healing amount by 5 seconds and decreases by 400. Okay, whatever. This seems to be a minor buff. I don't know what it really is. Anyway, okay, upper number of buffs and debuffs applied. So now they think that the number of maximum buffs and debuffs was somewhat insufficient. Due to this, the first apply buff debuff may be deleted. Okay, so you go in over buff. So now the maximum number of application has been increased, so you can now have more and more buffs. They changed something about the Altar of Awakening, whatever. In the next balance update, there will be a second reorganization related to the transformation. The target to be changed is, okay, I think general and higher. So I will try to wrap it up very quickly by going over what we've seen today. Anyway, the patch seemed to mainly target the changes on the transformations, which will be improved once again in the next patch. They've added a significant amount of HP and armor. I believe this is both physical and magical. I strongly hope that this is the case. We'll need to check out this thing that the effect can be deleted, but I don't think that the transformation can be removed, say from a Spirit Master. It would be very strange to me. Anyway, the Cleric has been buffed a bit, but only in the healing aspect, and the damage seems to be nerfed, but we do not know which skills have been changed. The Bard has been buffed a bit, though I don't really see the point of buffing the Bard yet. And yeah, while the Painter was definitely nerfed in terms of the mark that the Painter can place can now be removed, so you need to be very careful and bury it with a cover to hope to deal some damage for some seconds. I think the Painter is moving towards somehow of a more tactical class in terms of stance, like we see here, and try to manage your stance and cooldowns better. Not just place a damage debuff and deal the maximum damage. Anyway, this has been my update on the skill changes. I'm using a new microphone, so please let me know if you like the sound, if I can change something. And I will see you very soon, guys.